The actual dog star or Sirius is a star that has the influential spot in astronomical historical past. Dating back to the actual Babylonians who used it to indicate the yearly flooding of Nile. Like numerous notable things in history, Sirius isn't with no controversy. This particular brings us towards the Sirius secret. The human perspective around the world, as well as the universe all through history, is definitely quite questionable. From quarrels about the planet being flat to think the Milky Way is the only galaxy in this universe. With the development of technologies as well as more comprehensive methods of investigation, we have been in a position to disprove or even correct specific beliefs as well as theories. Step up. The Dogon people of Mali within the African continent. The Dogon are a little tribe which has a population of 800,000. They have positioned in the fascinating stone shelter cliffs of Bandiagara as well as Douentza places in Mali close to the Niger River. However, they have perked the curiosity of historic astronaut chasers for over a split century because of Robert Temple. He published the guide, The Sirius Mystery, an important piece of poor archaeology which has fueled numerous people's perception of the participation of extraterrestrials in the expertise and methods of historic cultures. The Dogon tribe, among 1931 as well as 1956, these people resided among the Dogon tribe, learning the actual tribe. This particularly integrated almost all aspects of their own culture as well as law. It really is here that Griaule documented something uncommon. The Dogon have already been quite picky of who else in their group knew of the history. A blind hunter named Ogatemeli gave all of them an account from the secretive Dogon law. Exactly what struck Griaule as unusual was the info seemed to consist of fairly precise astronomical info. It included an in-depth account associated with Saturn's ring system. It included an account of the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter as well as, most remarkably, the knowledge from the star system of Sirius. When requested how these details were acquired in their historical past, Ogatemeli mentioned that it's an alien race coming from the Sirius star system. This race came for them many years ago to impart their expertise. They named them the N.W.Os, plus they were considered to be merman similar to appearance. We basically may find mention of unusual creatures. For example, these in numerous ancient substantial cultures such as the Sumerians, Egyptians as well as Babylonians. This was among the weak connections Temple attempted to patch together. He tried and show the truth on the existence of those ancient unfamiliar astronauts. Doing his by linking these to the part fish, 1 part men beings. Griaule, as well as Dietalen in numerous people's viewpoints, mistakenly took this particular soul resource as a reality. With no verification of virtually any of the other elders. These people made their very own cosmological assessments from Ogatemeli. He released N.W.O, Entration avec Ogatemeli within 1948. Several were very willing to acknowledge it as reality in its whole, including Temple. He required a great desire for the Gospel of Ogatemeli. Ogatemeli created some significantly questionable claims about Dogon law as well as astronomical historical past. He procured great desire for the sketching of the Sirius system which Ogatemeli created, including the extremely elliptical orbit of Sirius B. Once again, Temple forces the surprise of how the primitive tribe will be capable of understanding the presence of Sirius B. Possibly it is within everyone in order to hope which aliens have visited us, because that really does make things appear better. It's such as magpie capturing the sight of something gleaming. It is being human to have their own curiosity roused at something unusual or even abnormal. Overall, it provides books to have an unusual catch. However, the truth is a lot more beneficial regardless of how boring a few may think it is. Perhaps getting the slightest quantity of common sense might have you inquiring questions regarding his suspicious claims within the Sirius mystery.